got him. Eat him, Sean. Hands up. Come on, Dave, win it. Yeah! Fucking good, you, David. Time.
It's the grand finale of the season. We've got up the Rubery boys, and guess who's made an appearance today? Young Mitchell. Not you, Pike, you're always here, you are. Swig, don't say anything, bro. I'll have a word with him. Thanks for turning up today, Mitch. How are you, Mitchell?
Fantastic, mate. A bit stiff, but I'm fantastic.
I ain't gonna... Mate, glad the season's coming to an end, to be fair.
God, it's been a while since I've had one of them in my face. Fucking hell.
Well, it's normally our Swig, ain't it, on the front line, but, you know, sorry, Pike.
Pike is trying to show the goods,
The only Pike I can. Morning, the boys. Yes, the dog. The same, Robbo. The same, Mr. Shaw. Good, you know, bro. Liam, the kid. Eve, you saying the boys? You good, Lee?
Yeah, you, mate.
I'm good, thank you, brother. Good to
see
you
ya.
as always. 4 ball. Good. And then you got boys to men. Wow. Oi, was it blue? Oh, no damage.
What are you trying to say about me?
I'm just saying you probably gone with the only one with rhythm, son.
Yes, Tom.
Morning, Skip. Oi, Bear, you on it? 200 metres. I'm saying, so you, Cyrus, Callow, Frex, Shackwitz, throw Jordan Wilson in the mix as well.
I don't even want to waste my young buck them time, you know. I don't want to embarrass them on the block, you know.
Yeah, go dust them.
I don't even want to embarrass them on the block, you know.
Crossbar challenge, but he's still waking up. Still. Just the local.
Oh, joking it. Go. Red ball, Steve. Yes, Tom. Whoa. Hey! Tom, this one. Love it, Luke.
Jesus!
Morning, Skipper. Morning. As always, ready for battle?
Mate, I'm ready. Hopefully the team's ready.
They are ready, man. Big ones today. He said about the superstars out of retirement.
Yes, legend.
Oh, well, only playing second fiddle to you. Big S and Ish. And a man of very little words was always talking on the pitch. Mr. Baller himself. Say, Mr. Consistent. There. Every time I see Rush, you know, brand new haircut. He looks Italian today. Watch them. I'm not even lying. What are you saying, T? You good? Here he is. What you got for me, JD?
Blinded?
What?
Blimey?
Cool, blimey. I see the lineups are sharp. You get me? I seen Mr. Witz has definitely been to the barbers. He saw SLS was here. He said, yeah, dial him in early. Come on. Now the vibe's nice, lads, today. The vibe's nice, man. Expecting a big game. What are you saying, hey? You good, my bro? Yeah. Man said, my bro. Mikey. Oh, Reels, I need to ask you now, you still say Mings is the best centre back in the Prem? I'm just checking. Where are we today? What you say, is he still the best?
Yeah, cool.
You say Van Dijk and Salah ain't got that mantle? So you're standing on business, it is what it is. Come on.
Today, boys, I don't need to say much, do I? I can obviously tell by the numbers that it's a big game. Yeah, we're showing up with fucking 20 lads on time, everyone as well today. That's a fucking good thing. That's one thing that ain't happened enough this year, boys. That's why we've had a fucking sloppy season. Today, obviously, I mentioned it in the chat the other week. This is a fucking testament for all the hard work over the last few years, boys. We fucking deserve this league today, we do. But you're not going to get given it by these lot. The last time we played these, they fucking got a man sent off and shit house us for fucking 80 minutes. Yeah, let's remember when Musa was taking the piss in goal. Yeah, let's remember when they were fucking talking shit, JD, on the camera at the end of the game on about men versus boys. Fucking, we ain't absolutely no chance. No one says that about fucking Rubery, boys. Let's go and fucking show these today. We're up for this game and we're fucking taking this league back to our fucking Cons club. Yeah, we need to be fucking competing all over the pitch. Boys, you can see the pitch. It's going to be one of them games today. It's not a game where we're going to be playing no football. It's a game who wants it more, who's going to go and win first. If we don't win first, who's going to get onto second. That's what it's going to be all game. Whether we're fucking attacking balls at the back or whether we're kicking it up to the strikers, it's all going to be, can we get round people and get onto second balls? Can we compete? That's all it's going to be today, boys. Who wants it fucking more? And I can tell we want it more. We was here at 9:30. We was out at 10. They're fucking come strolling out. Yeah. We need to fucking show that first 10 minutes.
You with Lammy and Hayden, you with Louis. So then all we have to do then is play direct and get the ball high, yeah, and play football from there. We can play football, we can play it in their half, yeah. Forwards, as I've said to you both of you already, just work your ass off. Make sure that you're available, yeah. When you haven't got the ball, make sure you're a fucking absolute animal. Make sure you're going through them. Make sure you're late. Make sure you know what I'm saying. Make sure their centre halves know that they're in the game because they're going to sit back and they're going to defend. You know what I'm saying. The rest of that, boys, you just got to have faith in each other, haven't you? It doesn't matter if you go a goal down, still have the same faith, play the same way, keep to the same tactics. Everyone on the bench as well, make sure you're giving them some power on the pitch, yeah? But make sure that we're sticking together today, boys. Massive, massive opportunity for you to do something that you've never done as a group, yeah? As I've said, you've got the respect of a lot of people in Birmingham because of the way that you play football. But you need your respect to yourselves, lads, yeah? To go and get a fucking big trophy now, and the league title's the biggest one. You put yourself in the best position that you've ever been in. We've never had this on the last day. We've never ever been in the last day where we can actually win a title. 90 minutes, boys. Yeah, we've got to win. They only need to draw. Take that into the fucking game, boys. Yeah. Good luck. Love you all. Let's fucking do this. Yeah.
Go, boys. Yeah. Best in the business. Kings and the Queen Harps. Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now it's the season finale, final game of the Oakbourne and Coronation Prem. Sees Rubery Athletico taking on Hazelwell FC. Now both level on points and literally one goal between them on goal difference. Winner takes all. Now less than me chatty patty. Let's get straight into the action.
Hey Robbo, nice pass you!
Opening couple of minutes of the game, early sparring from both teams. Rubery Athletico boys trying to play the ball around centre of the park. Callow loops one into the 18-yard box. Jamie Molyneux make himself a handful. Now is this offside, people? I leave up to Yuzla.
Get in!
Now fast forward a couple of minutes with decent matchups all over the pitch. Some of the tackles are going to be feisty today. And one thing I will say, when you got Bear playing up top, he's always going to be a handful. Some say he's not the most technical player, but how about that for bringing the ball down on the chest? Decent. From that resulting throw-in, Ethan into Callow, who's got plenty of time to pick his pass out. Loops one into the 18-yard box, onto the head of Cyrus, trying to head it down, but Gabs is off his line early doors. And you know me by now, people. Nothing I love more than a couple of lads battling for the badge right in front of the camera.
on, Jay, win it! Yeah! Good, you.
Solid tackle by Santan and JD. Robshaw plays it up to Bear. Decent hold-up play, and I will say, how about that for a through ball? Plays in Robshaw, who tries to get his shot away. Decent save by Gabs once again. And with the Athletico boys only needing a point out of this game because they are ahead by 1 goal difference, so they can take the title back to the Cons club. Cyrus tosses the ball into the mixer, headed out once again for another throw-in. And as always, massive shout out to Ultimate Kings and the Queen Harps. And as we get back into the action, ball tossed into the mixer, Reeves clears his lines, Cyrus picks up the second ball, but I've seen Milk turn quicker than this. Just under 10 minutes of the game played at this point, Dan Butler leaving one on Cyrus. Hazelwell boys come away with the ball, and Bear, backing up his brother, leaves one on Reeks. Now from that resulting free kick, you got Reeks standing over it, drives one towards the edge of the 18-yard box looking for Ty Brown, but Tom Walker's off his line, safe as houses.
Tom!
And as you fast forward a couple of minutes, in the latest episode of Now You See It, Now You Don't. Now you see it, now you don't. 15 on the clock, JD plays it into Reeks, but credit where it's due to Dave doing a job in central of the midfield today. Goes and nicks it off him, tries to play one over the top into Mr. Molyneux, but Mr. Consistent Hayden Seymour with some more decent defending. Fine margins at this point in the game as Dan Butler lost one into that left wing position and Callow doing his defensive duties, just seeing it out.
Get overside!
18 minutes on the referee's watch at this point. Louis playing the ball into JD. He's always going to drop his shoulder and get his shot away, but it's got to be something special to beat Tom Walker from there.
Shooting.
Throwing taken just in front of the camera into JD. Bear putting him under possession, doing his defensive duties, coming back home. One ball played into Ty Brown and tries to loft it into the space. Louis controls it into the path of Shaq Witts, but they're all over him like a rash. Brogan clearing his lines, and eventually the Athletico boys get rid. Now halfway through his first half, JD advancing in his right back position, plays it into Lamin, who nicks one cheekily around Cyrus, tries to whip it into the mixer, decent defending by Shea Palmer, and the Athletico boys once again clearing their lines. And as we go back down the other end, Ethan tosses the ball into Dougie. Ethan heads it back into Bear. He's got time to bring it down and get his crossing, and it nearly ends up with Ty Brown putting it into the back of his own onion bag. With the Athletico boys committing bodies forward, counter-attacks on for the Hazelwell boys as Ross plays it into Shaq. Lamin's there with the overlap. Now he does perform a little cheeky Ronaldo turn and he should lay in Shaq Witts. Goes to play in Ross, which in my opinion I think is the wrong option as it goes out of play. "26 minutes and some change. I knew it wasn't going to be too long before the Lionel got involved, and yep, there we have it as we pan out to her. Lionel's got a ruler out, straight as an arrow.
Hey, I'm sorry, mate, but Liverpool won the league. Up the Reds, fuck the Arsenal.
Up the Reds.
And like I said, battles all over the pitch, so there's always going to be tackles thrown in left, right and centre.
Go back, Callum! Come on in, Jay. Go on, son. Well done, Molly. Well done, son. Come on in, Rob. Send it.
Someone say top of the table clash, so the tackle's going to be feisty. I thought so. Now from that resulting free kick, Shea Palmer lost one into the 18-yard box. Gabs comes off his line, does drop it, but luckily enough the Hazelwell boys are there to back him up and clear it. Ross is there to pick up the second ball, heads it into Reeks, who lays it out to that right hand side, and Callow leaves one on Louis. Now from that resulting free kick, Reeves drives onto the edge of the 18-yard box. Ty Brown gets his head on it, but not enough, and Tom Walker's there to clear it up. Just under 15 minutes of this first half left to play. It's been a decent battle up until this point, and there's more battles happening all over the pitch as Ty Brown concedes a free kick, hands all over Rob Shaw.
Let me breathe in.
Shout out to my guy Tams as always. And as we get back into the action, Dougie with a free kick into the mixer, skipper Dan Butler clearing his lines. Ross does try to clear it, but it's no further than Ethan, who plays it into Dougie, and Reeks leaves one on him once again. Now Dougie standing over the free kick, last one into the 18-yard box, but that's easy pickings for Gabs. And I will admit it was a decent battle on that far side between Louis and Callow. Now in his first half up until this point, it was just fine margins and that little bit of quality that was needed, and that was evident in the free kick that Reeks just took then as it goes out of play. Now the quality may not have been there in regards to football terms, but there was a lot of battling, a lot of desire, and definitely heart shown, and it was evident by Jamie Molyneux and Rob Shaw putting that back line under pressure, coming away with the ball. Now Jamie's always going to try and get his shot away. This time it was blocked. More decent defending by Ty Brown. With 5 minutes left of this first half to play, and like I said before, both teams are just cancelling each other out. Whenever each one of them tries to get the ball down to play it, they've just got men in and around them, all over them like a rash. Evident in this next state of play, as Rob Shaw plays it into Dave, he tries to spray one into Jamie Molyneux, intercepted by Ty Brown. Now I've covered these two teams more than enough times to know that there's always going to be passion from the sidelines. Been in Sundays long enough to know when a game's panning out the way it is in this fixture, it's always going to be a mistake or something special to break the deadlock. And as we get back into the action, JD tries to put one into the mixer. Easy pickings for Mr. Walker. And with both teams going for the title, the tackles are always going to be feisty. And as Lois goes and puts skipper Dan Butler into that little black book, tell me people, was he lucky to get away with a second one here? I'll leave up to Yizla.
He's got to go! He's got to go! Fucking stone from.
And as we enter the dying members of this first half, Shea Palmer just reminding Lamin is in the game. Good at a tie. Now on that note, the referee moments away from blowing a half-time whistle, we are going to go into the Oakbourne and Coronation Prem season finale. Rubery Athletico 0, Hazelwell FC 0.
All round, I'm fucking happy with that performance, boys. let's just remember, we haven't got a win here today, boys. We can draw and win the fucking league. So we ain't chasing nothing, yeah? When balls going out for throws, we're in the rush and go and get the fucking ball. But when the ball's in play, when the tempo needs to be up here, we can't think because we're fucking slowing down when the ball's out of play. We're playing like that when the ball's back in play. Tempo's got to fucking hit 100 again. As soon as that ball's in play, we've got to be at 100 miles an hour, like we have been. The only thing, I think Jamie mentioned it, come over at one point, me and Mitch were talking about it. The only time they look dangerous is off our fucking throw-ins or our set pieces, because the delivery, either off the ball going wide or free kicks, is not good enough. And then like Mitch just said, we're not getting on seconds either. Even with throw-ins, we're throwing it into Bear. Yeah, he's not winning us, but he's dropping in good areas on the seconds. If we can just get around on a second, we'll pick one up on the edge of the box. It's a shooting chance then, boys. Other than that, we just need to stay defensively solid. Keep doing what we're doing. Shay, Callow, Brogan, keep doing what you're doing. Just first contact every time. Just keep putting it back onto them in good areas. Other than that, boys, one or two chances will drop us in his half, 100%. That big six at the back, his legs are going. Yeah, he's very good in the air. He's a big lump. But I can tell when he's fucking getting on the ball, when he's fucking struggling, boys. He's not going to fucking last very long now. So let's get round him. If balls are going up, let's get round him.
They've had fucking 17 long throws, and they're just fucking playing long balls into us. They can't play football, lads. So if we do, as I said, that it means working hard work, Louis. I mean, it just means hard work on them flanks, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're getting on JD and Hayden's fucking on their toes. They can't do anything. Simple as that. They can't. So we've seen that what they're doing, playing long balls into fucking Josiah and Tyrese. Dan and fucking Reeks are picking up the second balls, and we go again from there. You know what I'm saying? But the football-wise, lads, we just need to. I think what we need to do more. What I think we can actually do more on here is we can play football. Because I don't think they're that fucking good at all. They're not even that good defensively. Yeah, we need a little bit more out of our forwards. You two, we need a little bit more out of you two doing stuff together. Russ, I'm seeing you all out of there on the left. I don't want you out on the left. When you have a look at your position, boys, yeah, just stay between the midfield goals. Unless we're coming out from our fucking, and then obviously Shaq, what you'll do is you'll peel out into that space. But other than that, stay central. You know what I'm saying? Because what it does then is it opens up the flanks for Lammy, who's doing fucking absolutely killing on the right down there, and it opens up the left for Louis. You know what I'm saying? Louis, I remember what I said to you about your position. Yeah, I'm saying too much of your chest. I want to see the number on your back. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to come short, it's good, but come short to bring the defender to then move back into the space.
Rolling back there, I see Flickster, you know. Flickster, you know, they don't know about Flickster Cam, no. When I first started, you know, it's about Flickster Cam. Come on.
Now with them half-time team talks done and dusted, let's get the second half underway then. Opening a couple of minutes of the second half and Reeks leaving one on Dougie. Now from that resulting free kick, you got Cyrus standing over it. Free kick hits the wall. Cyrus picks up the second ball, goes back home and starts again. Now Louis playing the ball down the channel looking for Ross, who is chasing the ball. Tom Walker tries to see it out of play. Just out of camera shot, Ross does throw him to the floor with a wrestling manoeuvre. Puts it into the back of the onion bag. Referee's already blown up though. Free kick. Just under 50 minutes played, Ackwitz flicks one into the path for Lamin, who I reckon could have shot with his left foot, tries to flick it around skipper Brogan, who's there to clear it, and it deflects off Lamin for a throw-in. Now Triple X Stadium isn't the greatest pitch to play football on at the best of times. Now this was the first little bit of football either team played on the day. Decent intricate stuff by the Athletico boys as Jamie Molyneux tries to slide through to Bear, but more decent defending by Mr. Consistent.
Counting on. Fuck it, we're all. Alright lads, thanks for that. Mental health for that. As we fast forward a couple of minutes, Louis sprays the ball out to this left hand side looking for Lamin. Callow with some decent defending. He tries to knock it around Shackwitz, but Shaq's put the burners on. Now who said Shackwitz can't trap back?
Keep it backwards, Rob. Keep it backwards, Rob.
Now, I didn't clock it in the game, but this was cheeky from Louis. Puts one through the legs of Cyrus, does the Michael Jackson spin, plays it into Russ. On that left foot, he's always going to try and get his shot away, but decent defending by Shea Palmer stands him up. Russ with a heavy pass into Shackwitz and it bounced off him. Callow clears his lines. Now, credit where it's due, ball is intercepted by JD, plays it into Louis. Dave mistimes his tackle, but Cyrus is there to back him up and Louis leaves one on him. I had a quick conversation before the game with Callow and I said, you don't attack like you used to anymore as you've got older. Now this is the first time he was inside the opposition's half. Goes and wins the ball off Dan Butler. Little Travella outside the right foot. Decent save by Gabs. Didn't know you had it in you, Callow. I was too busy bantering with the sidelines to see the shot coming from Dougie. Another great save by Gabs. Have a look at the second angle. Quality from both players. Corner kick to be taken from the man that nearly put the Athletico boys ahead. Whipped into the mixer. But again, Ty Brown, strong, clearing his lines. Nobody there for the Hazelwell boys to pick up the second ball, and Ethan plays it out to this right hand side, but Mr. Consistent Hayden Seymour doing what he does best. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Decent touch there by Reeks into Dan Butler. Nice 1-2 played as Reeks plays the ball out to Ross on that right hand side. Cuts back in on that left foot. Always going to try to get his shot away, but he puts it well over the bar.
Big shirt, isn't it? I'm gonna get this shirt.
And as a welcome, Sam Fitz to the party. Gets involved straight away, playing the ball out to that right hand side into Louis. You got Shea Palmer trying to get over there through his defensive duties. Decent step over from Louis. Tries to nick it into the mixer, but it's got to be better than that. Cleared by Callow. Credit where it's due. The second ball is picked up by Dan Butler. Plays it into JD. Given to Louis once again. Got a second opportunity to make something good of it. Decent overlapping run there by JD. Just a shame he's crossed it and match it. Now with all the ballers on the pitch, it doesn't really matter when you can just go route one. Tom Walker plays one up, bare flicks it on into the path of Jamie Molyneux, but credit where it's due to Ty Brown. Decent defensive footing that is.
Yeah, best in the business. Best in the business. Throw it at him, Callow.
And more lads battling for the badge right in front of the camera as the Athletico boys go with themselves a free kick. From that resulting free kick, you've got Dougie standing over it. Delivery is normally decent, but doesn't beat the first man. Now he does pick up the second ball, and Cyrus is lending himself as an option. Plays it into Cyrus, turns on that left foot, goes for the spectacular, but that's just easy pickings for Ty Brown, clearing his lines.
That's quality.
I'll just reiterate the point I made earlier. With all the attacking players on show, this definitely has been a game for the defenders, and it's one that I've got to highlight them on. Credit where it's due to Hayden, 2-on-1 in this instance, but comes away with a ball, gets his head up, plays it inside to Reeks, another skillful man, tries to play it through the channel, and again, another decent intercepted tackle by Ethan. Dave picks up the second ball, tries to play it through to Rob Shaw, but it's in an offside position. Now for all of yous like at home, straight as a what? Bang on. Just over 20 minutes of the second half to play. We welcome Pikey and Liam the Kid to the party. And as we get back into the action, Gab sprays one out to that right hand side. Decent control there by Sam Fitz. Always going to get his shot away. It's easy pickings for Mr. Walker in goal. Fast forward a couple of minutes, Liam the Kid getting himself involved straight away. Playing the ball out to Ethan on his right hand side. He puts his cross in, but he puts it well over the bar. 72 on the watch. We welcome Thierry and Justice to the party. Now Sam Fitz picking up the ball on that right hand side. Always going to be decent in possession. Curse of the commentator. Yeah, the less I say about that, the better. Now again, they are going to use Sam Fitz as the outlet, because when he does get it right, he can come close with shots like this. With just over 15 minutes to play, I did say it's going to take something special or a mistake from either one of the teams to break the deadlock. Now one long ball over the top. Jamie Molyneux muscles Ty Brown off the ball. Rob Shaw comes away with it, tries to cut it across the 6-yard box. JD tries to intercept, but it ends up in the back of his own onion bag.
Good battle. Good battle.
Come on, man! Come short! Follow you! Find on! Men against boys! Men against boys! Come on then! Fucking come on!
76 minutes on the clock. Rubery Athletico 1, Hazelwell FC 0.
And ballers, and power, and trooper.
Real teams.
Yeah, just the real teams, ain't it?
Real teams. No ringer SC.
No.
No ringers.
Rinks is here.
No ringers.
Fast forward a couple of minutes with all the banter Sam Fitz was given on the sidelines. Today he's just not at the races.
On his touch! Hey! Good touch, Fitzy! Fucking great touch!
But one thing you can't fault Sam for, in all fairness, is his techers. That ball roll's dangerous and he's always going to get away from his man. Decent spray out to this left-hand side. Shea Palmer intercepts the header. It's like a little bit of head tennis from you to me to you, Chucker Brothers stuff. The ball does eventually break down to Justice, who does get his shot away, but he puts it over the bar. And from that resulting goal kick, that one long ball over the top from Tom Walker managed to beat that back line. Now Ethan goes to get his shot away, but Hayden there doing his defensive duties. Corner. Now another corner kick to the Athletico boys. This time you got Ethan standing over it. Normally got decent delivery. Puts it into the mixer. Both the skippers competing for it, Dan Butler and Brogan. Now Brogan does try to keep the ball alive. Puts it back into the 18-yard box. But the Lionel's got a ruler out, and as we pan out to her, yeah, you know it, straight as an arrow.
The day he does his laces up as well. Just cut from different cloth, weren't you, Mr. Johnson?
Ready, boys, come on.
With 10 minutes left of this game to play, we welcome Dax, Forbo and Ty to the party. Now as we get back into the action, Gabs must have seen that video with the Monk playing in goal a couple of weeks ago. As he comes off his line, goes for the back heel, Ethan intercepts it. Now if Dax can bring this under control, he's got to tap in, but I did tell him he's got to tie them laces.
Hey, come on!
Men against boys.
And as we go back down the other end, the Hazelwell boys have gone and won themselves a corner kick. JD standing over it, puts a decent ball into the mixer, but Tom Walker's off his line early doors and then it's all over it to smother it. Now to welcome Mikey to the party, throwing to be taken in that far side, tossed in by Dan Butler to Gabs, who goes to clear it, makes an absolute hash of it. Ty wants it a little bit more, heads it into the back of the onion bag, which definitely goes and secures the Athletico boys the Oakbourne and Coronation League Prem title.
Come on! Up the keeper!
This is a game of boys versus men. No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying.
Well done, keeper! Fucking well done! It's a nice knock. That's got a score.
And as we enter the dying embers of the second half, Rubery Athletico 2, Hazelwell FC 0.
What have they done? Oh, go on, Pikey! Go shoot! Shoot! Dave, back away. Oh!
Yeah! Come on, baby! With the referee moments away from blowing her full-time whistle, the game is going to end Rubery Athletico 2, Hazelwell FC 0, which sees the Athletico boys crowned the Oakbourne and Coronation League Prem champions. Now one big Fazza, this is Sunday League settings. Thanks for having me.
You're like a BMX these days! Come on! You're like a BMX these days! Know what I mean? Normal settings. You know what I mean? We do what we have to do, shopping.
Come on!
Unlucky. Azza, unlucky, bro. Unlucky, right?
Yeah, probably.
Well done, boys.
Get in there! Come on!
And I always lose my money. I look how you're too far.
You wind up in here. You know that saying, don't poke the bear. You know, you should know.
Good see you, bro. Always a pleasure. Look after yourself. Oh, H, quality today. I know it means nothing, bro, but quality again. Thank you. Unlucky, man.
Why do you think I'm slow?
Oh, done, Skip.
Hey. Remember that saying you was talking? You know, boys and men. You know what I mean? Boys to men and that end of the road. Boys to men.
I just said to them, where do I send my commissions to? Because technically you're one of mine still.
You know what I mean?
And I think I have to charge Ruby, you know, for these Thai services, you know.
You know what I mean?
It's like that.
Lucky to skate £4.5 grand up.
See?
Oi, Callo, oi, you see him? You see him, oi? He's been in the gym for what? Couple of weeks, the arms are out. Don't let me back my top off, you know. We got problems, you know, Tam.
Working,
You see him?
back around, don't want this beer, Billy. You see, got to do
You're
taking a piss, mate.
Nice to meet you. Autograph now, will
You're
you?
taking a piss, mate.
I'm here for the community now.
Can I have a sponsor, please?
I'm here for the community now. You know what I mean?
Please.
It's time to give back to the game. The game's given me a lot of grief.
Well done, Doug.
He ran over. I just seen it tonight.
I'm in the under 30s category.
Still, so the game screaming for Liam the Kid. When he delivered. Would have been nice. Man of the match today, son. Yeah, man of the match today.
The Premier Division 24-25. It's always good in terms of the Premier Division when it comes to the final day of the season kind of thing, where two teams it comes to, and it's either needing a win for one team or a draw or a win for the opposition. Especially when it's living on 22 points each, and with one team having one goal difference so far, the opposition needs a win. But it just shows how strong the Oakbourne and Coronation League Premier Division is at the end of the day. So to the runners up, obviously Highgate, congratulations to them coming in. It made obviously a good run moving forward there. But if I can ask, congratulations to Rubery obviously for winning the Premier Division. Come and collect your medals and ask the captains to come last minute, please.
Where's Ricky? Congratulations, Rubery Athletico Premier Division!
Yeah, boss is here now. Another Sunday, another settings. That's the league done. Big up Rubery Athletico. Unlucky Hazelwell. Go again next year, boys.
As we go around the grounds,
It's a yellow card as well.
unfortunately, the NSA boys couldn't bring the big one home, but we've got to give credit to Highgate Albion, crowned the national champions. Now, the Prem Division's all wrapped up, and Division 1 just a formality for the AFC Shirley boys. Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.